Hey guys, what's up? This is Vault Kid, and welcome to my movie review. And what you won't get to see my review of the second one, which you won't get to see though. And as of the 2016, and it's hard to believe it came out like 10 years ago. It's hard to believe this. I'm like, sheesh. I mean, 10 years for this movie, gosh. I mean, yeah. And as of course, Zootopia. Zootopia came out in 2016. No, I ain't got to go see it though, but I did watch it about months later down the road, like on demand. That's how I got to watch it. I only got to watch it somewhere around December of 2016. I think it was on demand. I don't remember, but yeah. So I had to pause the video. The cat's in there crying, so I just took care of him and everything. So just anyway, what was I? Yeah, Zootopia. Like now, Zootopia, I was around, I think between sophomore and junior. Yeah, I was still I was in high school at the time when this came out, and I think it was early 2016. Yeah, I was still a sophomore at the time when this came out, and yeah, I was in junior when I first watched this movie, because I first watched it around November or December of 2016, and I got this on Blu-ray later on in 2017. I think it was around December 2017. That's when I got this one. So I'm just really glad I got this Blu-ray instead of the regular DVD, because now the regular DVD, it just looks super generic to me though. That's why I ended up getting the Blu-ray instead. I've ever spent like $30 for it now. Sheesh. I mean, I got it. I mean, I never cared. I mean, I didn't care though. I just didn't want to get the DVD with the random ass covers. So, but this has got more features anyway. So yeah, here's the Blu-ray of it. But yeah, Blu-ray high definition. Yeah, this has got a lot more features anyway, and the regular DVD doesn't much. But this one's got a lot more features, so it's got deleted scenes, deleted characters. I mean, deleted characters. I have to look that up, but yeah, I forget what the characters was supposed to be that before I got deleted. But I know the deleted scenes though, which don't feel like getting into that right now. So But yeah, I gotta say the soundtracks and everything is great though. Animation, of course, Disney. That was back when Disney was perfect at the time. That was around like in the mid 2010s, around 2015 or 2016, right? Yeah, as well as 2017 as well. So, I mean, in this era right now, Disney is not perfect right now though. But I mean, I love the recent movies, but what Disney's doing for right now with their live action remakes and what they did with the whole media, that's two things I'm mad about Disney right now. That's one thing two things I had with Disney. So that's why I'm pretty much done with Disney at this point. But I think Zootopia 2 is probably going to be the last one I like, probably the second Zootopia movie. But I'm just saying. And then the Little Mermaid remake, like I said, is the last live action film I liked in my opinion. But I know a lot of people don't, but I liked it in my opinion. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, here's Zootopia. Yeah, the first one. Now, Jason Bateman, who plays Nick Wilde, which is this guy right here. Yeah, as well as Ginnifer Goodwin, who plays Judy Hopps. I think they both did a great job, though. They both did. Now let's get to the plot. In the plot, we got this young female rabbit named Judy Hopps who wanted to be the police officer and to be the police in Zootopia, and gets bullied by this one fox. It's not with Nick Wilde, it's a different fox though, but later on it turns out to be good when he grows up, whatever. But anyway though, yeah, she already grew up, moves to Zootopia, and she met with she did meet with Nick Wilde, this little bitty this character who pretends to be a baby, and you got with this one line of her recording saying, of her saying, it's called Hustle Sweetheart. Yeah, I gotta say though. So yeah. So Nick, Judy and Nick look up with clues how these characters turns out to be like psycho type, unstable, like that they're called themselves savages, like scratching other characters, or not kill them, just hitting them, right? Go crazy, But yeah, so that's pretty much though, and And yeah, so they, I'm not going to get too much detail with it though, but at the end, Nick pretends of killing Judy, but turns out he's faking it, and this one character, this sheep character, I forget, this character right there, I forget her. I forget what the sheep character, or not sheep, a lamb, whatever, sheep, whatever, I forget what her name is. But she does appear in the second movie, like you get to see her in prison, which I'm not going to spoil, but yeah, I know I shouldn't spoil this up for you, but I'm sure there's some people who haven't seen it yet, though, but apologize, please forgive me for spoiling that up, so. Oh, yeah, this character that we all know right here, this sloth-looking character, Flash, yeah. Flash, the one who's like talks slowly, and the other ones talk slow. But yeah, even after the end credits, though, we got Flash driving a car, faster though, and then Nick's like, "Oh, it's Flash," But yeah, I gotta say though, so Nick turns out to be a police officer, with Judy, and everything, right? But yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna get to the second one right now though, but I have watched the second one though, but I loved it. And I do have it on Blu-ray as well, so. But you will get to see, well, unfortunately, I don't know why I hadn't got the chance to see it in theater either, but I did get to watch it again on Blu-ray because I just don't feel like paying a month on Disney Plus right now, so you'll get to see it on my review of it. But I still love the second movie though, but as well as this one in 2016. Yeah, I was around 16 or 17 years old at the time this came out, so. Yeah, I was 17 in 2016, but this one came out when I was still around 16 because it came out early 2016. So I think 2016 was a pretty good decent year for movies. I understand it's bad or anything. I'm not gonna get into, but I still think it was though. So, but anyways, yeah. So I know I can't believe it's been 10 years since this film came out. It's hard to believe. I mean, it's crazy. I love Zootopia though. I think it's considered one of my favorite movies, anime movies, and one of my favorite Disney movies in my mind. So I love the first Zootopia, and as well as I love the second one as well. So I mean, both of these three movies are great, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, I gotta say though, I can't believe this. So yeah, Disney did a really great job with this movie though. I mean, yes, there's two things I had with Disney because they keep going to live action remakes and they just do something bad with the whole media. That's two things I hate about Disney now. So I pretty much had it with Disney probably. So I'm sorry. Just I mean, yeah, like I said before, the live action of The Little Mermaid is the last one I like. All right. Now I'm sorry, I'm not that big of a fan of the Peter Pan and Wendy, and I'm not. I mean, I never not gonna bother with the live action of the live action of Moana. I hate Moana remake. I hate this. I'm not gonna bother with it because otherwise I might get a huge fit and a big rant, a super rant on it probably. And yes, I have seen the live action version of Lilo and Stitch because I hate the live action version of it. I will have to make a super rant of it if you get to see it, because I mean, I did tell someone I liked it, but I really don't though, because I just don't want someone to get mad for not liking a movie a person likes, whatever. But which I don't know. I'll have to get to a lot of details when I get to a super rant of it. But I don't want to get to it right now. But I do want to plan on reviewing the second one. So yeah, Zootopia and Zootopia 2. But yeah, Zootopia. Love it to death. I love the first Zootopia, like I said. Jason Bateman and Ginnifer Goodwin, they both did a fantastic job. I loved it. I'm pretty sure it got nominated. I don't know if it did. I can't remember if it did or not, but I'm sure it did. I don't remember though, because I'm sure it did. But yeah, Zootopia, awesome, fantastic movie. I would probably give it like a 10 stars out of 10 because of how they did with the animation, characters, and voice acting, everything, I mean, come on. I mean, everything is super awesome. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Surely like and subscribe. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video or so. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Till then, peace out. Team with respect. And I'll see you guys later, guys. See ya.